Well, hello there, and welcome to a fresh episode of Rise and Borno, the path to prosperity. I'm Sagir Ibrahim, and in about 30 minutes, we will be showcasing the development, strides, and transformation happening in Borno State under the stewardship of Governor Professor Babagana Zulum. Let's begin. Now we begin. The Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Zulum, flagged off the construction of 113-kilometer ring road that will link the capital Maiduguri with the west, east and southern parts of the city. The governor said the project is part of his urban renewal drive to address city congestion problems, housing deficit and spur economic growth. He charged the Ministry of Works to deliver a good job and ensure timely completion. Meanwhile, the Executive Secretary of the Borno State Geographic Information Service, Engineer Adam Bababe, said 1.6 billion naira was paid to over 700 people whose farmlands were affected due to the magnitude of the road project.
Excellency, you are here this morning to flag off the first phase of the Maiduguri Ring Road. The Maiduguri Ring Road is a brainchild of the current administration that covers Maiduguri with about 113 kilometers of roads and layouts. Your Excellency, this is as a result of fulfilling this administration's urban renewal drive that is supposed to enhance economic development, enhance security, solve the problem of housing deficit, and a host of others that would help the living condition of the populace of Borno State. Your Excellency, as you can see, this first phase is starting from this axis down to Tungushe axis, covering about 12.9 kilometers, and extending to Chapel is 12.9, and then to Tungushe is 3.6 kilometers. To the right, we are taking about 16 kilometers to the silos area. As you commission, we will also give you further details, Excellency, sir.
Maiduguri, the capital of Borno State, is experiencing serious challenges as a result of influx of internally displaced persons, which is really impacting huge pressure on the resources that we have inside Maiduguri to cater for the needs of the population, especially shelter, housing, among others. So there is need for us to decongest the city. With a view to achieving this very important objective, government of Borno State decided to now construct this ring road. And this is the first phase of the ring road, 16.5 kilometers. And inshallah, as our economic situation improves, we shall not hesitate to expand the scope of the work to cover the entire 100 kilometers of the ring road. On this note, I want to flag off the commencement of the construction of the 16.54 kilometers today, Monday, the 6th of May 2024, to the glory of God and to the benefit of people of Borno State. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
And also, Governor Zulum has assured that his government will ensure quality education across the state. The governor stated this at the first phase flag-off of the training of 1,949 teachers in Wuka Biu College of Education in Biu local government. Governor Zulum revealed that the teachers training program will capture 2,730 teachers, while 846 will be enrolled in NCE programs. It will be recalled that a competency test conducted revealed that out of more than 15,000, only 5,257 teachers passed, while more than 6,000 failed the competency test. Zulum said he will ensure the revitalization of the education sector and prioritize its 25 years development plan.
I stand before you today at the commencement ceremony for the training of 1,949 teachers from 27 local government education authorities across Borno State, taking place here at the College of Education, Wakabiu. This number that are to be trained here in Wakabiu form part of the 6,227 teachers that were considered trainable during the last competency test analysis. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may recall the needs assessment carried out in 2021, which prompted the competency test for teachers across the different local government education authorities that took place from the 5th to 20th January 2022. The outcome of the test revealed that 5,257 individuals passed, and they were since receiving the minimum wage. 6,227 were considered trainable, and that is why we embark upon a training exercise to train those 6,227 that were considered trainable. We have divided the figure into three. The first batch of about 2,000 of those trainable teachers will be trained here in Wakabiu. While the second part, also comprising of about 2,000 teachers, shall be trained at the College of Education, Bama. The last batch of about 2,000 again will be trained inside the Sakashin, former Sakashin College of Education, Maiduguri, by the Teachers Education Institute that is under the purview of the Borno State University. The aim of the government is to ensure that all these 6,227 trainable teachers shall be trained concurrently at these three different places. And they should be trained for a period of 3 months. At the end of the 3 months, they will undergo another competency test that will determine whether they are fit to teach in primary schools or not. If at the end of the training exercise, it was determined that all of you have passed the examination, then we have no any problem. We shall include all of you to the number of qualified teachers that we already have in our master list. And if at the end of the training exercise, none of you have passed the examination, all of you shall leave the academic sector. So I advise you to study very well, write the examination. We don't have any business in failing any teacher. And we don't have any business. We don't have the intention of retrenching any teacher. But what we want is that only qualified teachers can teach at our primary schools. And there's no going back. There is no going back. It may surprise you to know that during the last exercise, about 4,339 so-called teachers were found to be untrainable at all. Some are having NCs, and they cannot even write NCE. if I will not allow my child to be trained by somebody who is not qualified to teach, to train, then how would I allow the children of the masses to be trained by an unqualified teacher? But I believe the last competency test has shown that almost all of you that are here can be trained, unless if you don't work. So here is an opportunity for you to be trained here. And at the end of the 3 months exercise, you take your examinations, and once you pass the examination, Borno State government is willing to implement the new minimum wage immediately.
We are all aware of what is happening on social media. People are coming out saying also derogatory and malicious name to this government. And we are all aware that there's no any government in the history of Borno State which has actually touched our life like this one. But me looking at what is even happening here, it has shown that yes, education is definitely happening. So please, let us cooperate with this government. Let us do everything possible we can do and ensure that we bring education back to its life in Borno State. Those mischievous minds who are making all these things, we have already set a committee in place and we are going to address them one after the other. Your Excellency, permit me to kindly please make a single request to your very good office. Your Excellency, sir, in the just concluded employment which you give the Honorable Commissioner demanded to date, about 44 teachers who were employed, mistakenly do some swapping, which they did it ignorantly or otherwise. Your Excellency, permit me to kindly request you to do us a favor and reward these teachers. They did it ignorantly. It wasn't their making, Your Excellency. So we are appealing to your good office to kindly please re-employ them, allow them to go to their various local government for their employment, Your Excellency.
I want to address the matter that has been occurring at this gathering on some of the mischiefs that is going on. It is not unusual. In every society, we have mischief makers. The important thing is whether they are distracting you or you are focused on your goal. It is a common saying that if you pay attention to every barking dog, you will never get to your destination. Your Excellency, stay focused. We appreciate you. This is the first time, I think, in the history of governors in the North, you can run your check, where teachers are being trained and retrained. I want to appreciate this year very laudable initiative. And please, I repeat again, Your Excellency, don't be discouraged, don't be distracted. The issues that are going on the so-called social media, we can't have 1% of citizens or beneficiaries of government having smartphone. So it means their comments and whatever noise they are making to some extent is irrelevant. To the beneficiaries of this program, I want you to take it very seriously. And this is an opportunity for you to advance in your profession. I was a teacher, Prof was a teacher. We had in our days grade 3 and grade 4 and grade 2. And in fact, we had people teachers. If you are a people teacher, you don't go and train yourself, you remain where you are. If you are a grade 3 teacher, you refuse to go and add qualification to your qualification, you remain where you are. So it's as simple as that. I'm very sure now with the opportunities given, most of you will take, and I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity to further your education, be more trained, and therefore you claim the ladder. We look forward to you being one day the headmaster, and then one day be education secretary. This is the ladder that we used to have in our society. Once again, I want to thank you all and congratulate the participants. And also I want to specifically commend the Commissioner for Education. So I've been following. He started this task and assignment going around, and he was not deterred. In some areas, he was even attacked, harassed, and all. He remained focused. And that is what it is, and that is what it takes to have a better society. May God continue to bless everybody, and Your Excellency, may God continue to guide you, may Allah continue to guide you. Please, and please again, remain focused and do what is right. As long as what you are doing is right, it doesn't matter whether you are alone or everybody is with you.
Also, the Borno State Governor has distributed 250 million naira to vulnerable women in Goza local government. He also approved 200 million naira and a housing estate for teachers of the newly constructed Federal College of Education, Goza. It was a two-day official engagement in Goza community where Governor Zulum announced the approval of 200 million naira for the construction of a housing estate for teachers of the newly established Federal College of Education, Goza. The governor, during an assessment of the college site, expressed satisfaction with the contractors and urged them to complete the project to ensure the commencement of the housing estate. The project comprises about 12 units of two-bedroom apartments, which is expected to be open for academic activities this year. And the governor, while in Goza, paid homage to the emir at his palace. Meanwhile, the Central Stadium Mega Primary School, Government Day Secondary School, among other centers, hosted the distribution exercise of 250 million naira to 25,000 widows and vulnerable women. The distribution, according to Governor Zulum, is to alleviate the sufferings of the people and support women who were affected by the Boko Haram conflict. He was also at the School of Nursing for inspection, where he was visibly satisfied with the project and charged the contractors to finish the job within 6 months. The governor revealed that the establishment of nursing schools in southern and northern Borno is to address the healthcare needs of the people. Zulum announced that an Islamic school will be built in Goza very soon.
Without having a very good perimeter fencing. The library is also very important. The classrooms are also very important. And the admin block. Ensure that the admin block is well reconstructed. We have to provide POP to the admin block. Ensure that all windows are made of modern facilities, and then all our aesthetic provision has to be made. While we don't have anything with the classrooms, whatever you want to use, if you want to use ceilings, you can use a very good ceilings. Ensure that the buttons of correct sizes are used. But the wall fencing is very important. Gate. Okay. The two gates, entrance and exit, are also very important. You have to look for an architecture to design the gate. I don't know whether among the engineers, among them we have architectures or not. If not, you can refer to some architecture and then build a very good gate. This is something that we need to do. While after completing all these structures, then gradually we shall look into the possibility of rehabilitating the staff quarters. Hostels, you can do it. There is no way you will commission this school without rehabilitating the hostels, because they are still in the same compound. But by and large, I think you are doing a very nice job. Continue with the job and ensure that the type of timber that we will be used for the roofing, it's a very good one. We don't want to compromise standard. And then along the line we have to count the number of classrooms that are to be reconstructed, and then we have to think of providing the furnitures to the classrooms and to the offices. Librarian. Sir. So, Ambassador. But we will discuss with the army also, because army has to move forward. That's the only solution. On behalf of the government people of Borno State, I want to commend the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Tinubu, for these very great initiatives of re-establishing the College of Education. Goda, and inshallah, all those promises that were made for the smooth take-up of the polytechnic of the college education shall be provided. 200 million naira will be given to them, and then all the buildings will be rehabilitated. Tomorrow we'll also hand over the housing estate that we have procured from Hub to the authorities. And then by next week we shall be in Abuja to officially hand over all these items to the Federal Minister of Education, who is also the son of Northeastern Nigeria, and I also want to commend him. Thank you very much. Kuyi aiki mai kyau.
Professor Babagana Zulum reiterated his commitment to transform and improve education in the state. He disclosed this through the Deputy Governor Usman Kadafur during the flag-off ceremony of Phase 2 training of 781 teachers in Bama local government. It will be recalled that 2 weeks ago, the state government launched the first teachers training of 1,949 in Biu local government. The 1 billion naira worth program targets to train 2,730 teachers across the state, having conducted a competency test which saw 5,257 pass, with 6,227 teachers trainable, while 4,339 were found untrainable. And the second phase of the teachers training in Umar Ibn Ibrahim Academy College of Education of Bama will capture 781 teachers from 19 local government education authorities. Special guests in their remarks lauded the program and urged participants to cooperate with their mentors.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Nigeria's #1 governor, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, has given directives for these decisive measures to be taken to address these challenges. One, has granted authorization to the Ministry of Education to reassign all untrained personnel in the local government education authorities to alternative roles, freeing up positions for qualified individuals in the early years. Has approved a comprehensive manpower assessment within LGAs, and which will lead to employment of suitable candidates to meet our present needs. Has approved Phase 3 of the teacher training program, encompassing individuals with diplomas and those who are unable to participate in this training and the initial training in view. Additional arrangement has also been done with the Institute of Education of the Borno State University for eligible persons. Your Excellency, Your Royal Highness, esteemed guests, today 781 teachers have enrolled in our training program, which is a condensed 3-month sandwich program. The 781 individuals are distributed as follows. Abadam has 29, Bama has 134, Dikwa has 38, Gubio has 9, Guzamala has 12, Goza has 91, Jere has 45, Kalabalige has 7, Kaga has 10, Konduga has 98, Kukawa has 27, Mafa has 3, Magumeri has 2, Marte has 39, Maiduguri has 175, Mobar has 2, Momuno has 36, Gala has 15, and Ganze has 9 trainees.
Very much happy because the first phase was plugged up in 2 weeks ago, and today we are witnessing the second phase here in Bama of 19 local government, comprising about 781 teachers. As a label, we have been part of this exercise in the Ministry of Education since it commenced. All the activities, the committees, we are part of the committees, just to make sure that our teachers' welfare is well catered. And we have been working with the committee for a very long time since it is inaugurated by the honorable, governor in the state. And the competency tests also were part of it, which the competent teachers were home of, and then presently 30,000 minimum wage is being paid for them. Our major concern is that the trainable ones, which the first place was plugged up and today it is being plugged up here in Borno. We want to see that the trainable ones, those that need the training, also have the training so that their salary can also be adjusted.
A circular and letters to the education secretaries directing them to submit all lists of teachers and non-teaching staff that are due for promotion in their local governments on or before the 23rd of May 2023. Secondly, through the Honorable Commissioner of Education, Engineer Wakilbe, we were able to get the list of all NCE holders, degree holders, masters, HND that are teaching and have not been upgraded. And I would like us to know that so far, 5,408 teachers are enjoying the minimum wage based on their qualifications. I think we need to clap for this government.
Governor Zulum, represented by his Deputy Governor Usman Kadafur, said the initiative is part of the government's commitment in improving education to address remuneration, retention and competency of teachers in line with national standards.
The aim of this initiative is to address issues of remuneration, retention, and most importantly, the competency of our teachers in line with national standards. The program is free of charge, and each participant is entitled to 30,000 monthly stipend. In addition to their regular salaries, those enrolled in full-time NC program will automatically in-service status. On this note, let me use this medium and urge the participants to approach this opportunity with utmost dedication and seriousness, knowing fully well that successful completion of this program and passing the competency test will lead to a review of wages. To ensure adequate preparation, the Ministry of Education has been directed to release the additional sum of 50,000 naira to all participants.
The 3-month training exercise was supported with 783 million naira, after which participants will be captured into the minimum wage. And that's it on the program Rise in Borno. See you again in another eye-catching episode. My name is Sagir Ibrahim.